Hello and welcome, this is Rooflemonger, and in this edition of Let's Learn Dragon Ball FighterZ, we're going to be talking about the Post-vanish dash block option select. Now I know that's a mouthful and I apologize for it, but that's the best way to describe this. So if you're a subscriber, you know a very recent video I made was just simply, hey, backdash vanish, it's not always going to work, but it'll get you out of a lot of pressure, right? And so this setup is basically kind of tailor-made to kind of help curtail that. So we got Android 16 here. He's set up to do just a vanish, and let's see what's here. We're just going to backdash it, right? Oh, I down back too. So I guess he's, really going to tell that I'm going to backdash, so he's going to dash forward and beat me. So you know what? Screw him. We're just going to attack him and beat him from dashing out. Oh, what happened there? He got to block it, but he's set to a recording. How did he get to block it and also dash forward and attack? Did I do something wrong? No, I'm backdashing. He still gets to do the whole attack. And yet, when I try to hit him, can't seem to do it. So that, in of essence, is this option select. So it's actually quite simple, and there's more layers to it than what you just saw there. So let's just kind of get into a deep dive here. So just to ease in the beginning here, we're just going to start with the most basic building block. We're going to go to enemy settings here, and we're just going to have the enemy set to light attack. So whenever they block, they're going to go for light attack. And all you need to do is this. It's actually quite simple, at least the beginning part of it anyways. After you vanish, all you got to do, just dash forward and down back. So here, we're going to turn on our command history just so you can see my commands here. So once again, we're just going to vanish. And then we're going to dash forward and down back. So there we did not do our forward dash. So we need to do a bit of forward dash. And you can see right there. You good? Practice it a little bit right there. But you can see you can get some forward momentum there. And go for it. It also helps if you buffer the forward dash, the motion itself, while the hit's connecting. And you'll have time to both forward dash and still have time to block afterwards. It's here. I'm blocking. And that's not just, I know 16 has a slow jab, right? That's not just 16, it's a lot of different characters. As you can see here. You have plenty of time, right? And now, so we have now kind of determined, okay, hey, we can dash forward and block and still, have the enemy not be able to hurt us, right? So then, we got to look at this way here. So now we're going to set our enemy settings here, back to that backdash. So when we hit them, they're going to backdash. So same idea. And I can see him backdashing as I do my little dash forward. And then go for my hit. Now, this is one thing you're going to have to practice a bit. Because there's no auto... Well, there is auto timing, but there's not auto timing to get every single option. At least not that I found. So you can still block. And if you just go for it, you can go right and catch a backdash every time and get a button press, right? But that same timing button press might beat the backdash, but it will not beat a reflect. So with the exact same timing here, I still get deflected, right? So I have not found a specific timing that beats all three options of, they hit you, you beat their backdash, and you also happen to beat the reflect. For something like the reflect, it's very easy to manually tell. Because you can do it, and oh, they just deflected, you got them dead to rights, right? The backdash, you can also manually tell, as you can dash forward, and as you dash forward, you can kind of catch the backdash, but you got to be quick on the ball, right? Now you can just do a basic timing here, as we had that Android 16 bot set up here. So they have a timing here that will, as you see here, I can literally manually set it up. The timing will beat backdashes, but the timing will not beat reflex. So there may be a very specific frame where on one specific frame you can get all three options at the right. However, it's not one I found out personally, so you got to be able to kind of just deal with them all as it goes. And also, if the person is in the mind to Dragon Rush to attempt to maybe attack a throw or something, just so you know, this will also deal with that as well, as you can see here. So it gets rid of a lot of, honestly, the defender's options. Yeah, they can still mash buttons, but that's kind of it to keep you in check. That's about it. Obviously you've lost your turn if that's the case, so that's not ideal. But still, overall, it's very, very, very strong technique. So once again here, there is no dragon rushing your way out of it unless, you're stupid like me and you get hit by the dummy. You cannot backdash it. as you see here. Now, actually, right there, that's a great example. Certain characters are going to be easier with this. Certain characters, because you have to go forward and down, back, so you are at the mercy of whatever your down light is. And obviously, some characters have better down lights than others. Some have longer, some have faster. But keep that in mind. And obviously, which is kind of the whole point here, right dash forward, do nothing. And then they want to do a light attack here to try to beat out anything that you would do other than your own light. You still get time to block. So, long story short, that's just the crux of it. All it is a simple forward, and then down, back, and then hit a button. So once again, if you manage to find this magical frame where you can get both backdash and deflect beat, then, you know, by all means, tell me below. I personally haven't found it. So in essence, you either kind of have to either guess or put a little bit of element of manual timing to visually confirm, you know, did they reflect, did they backdash, or whatever. But still, in a game with nothing but strong offensive options, here is yet another strong offensive option to help limit the enemy's options. And yeah, maybe in Season 2 we'll have more defensive options. I don't know. But still, it is what it is, so I got to report it. And hopefully it helps you out, because it is a very strong tool, and you should make use of it. Anyways, that's it for this video, so thank you very much for watching. I hope this video has found you well. Go out and play some Dragon Ball.